Hello everyone. This is Ready, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. Sorry for it being a while since I last recorded this game. I think I got a bit sidetracked and whatnot. Anyway, last time we were reviewing the new tips, and I believe before that, I forgot what happened. Right. So last time, I believe. I'm good at following stories, thankfully, but I believe what happened last time was that... Oh, we were searching the junkyard for any evidence that this crime happened, and... Well, we were asking Rina for something, and it almost seemed like she was going to attack us, and we uncovered some dark stuff. Now let's continue, and hopefully... And I bet this is probably going to be the point where the dark stuff starts happening. The function of the school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are the warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together. That's a damn nice PE class. No helping it. Everyone's a different age or gender. The only rule was that we have to stay on school grounds while exercising. All the little kids were gallivanting about. Well, they are certainly being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but the Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're all together now. What shall we do today for PE? Alright. What the hell? Sorry for that. Alright. We have all our members gathered now. What's talking about? Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE? Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do? What shall we do? Bleh! Mion harumphed and crossed her arms haughtily, surveying the area. Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust is your own body. What the heck do you mean by that? You really read too much manga. I clicked without missing a beat. And so, we'll be taking a lesson from history. The tried and true king of all outdoor melee events. Let's play tag! Even more mundane made awesome. It was quite the adorable choice to make after playing it up so much. Just what I was hoping for! That thunderhead Keiji-san shall be the first one to be it. I won't be beaten. I'll try my best too. You can't beat me. Why are you guys all so into it? It's just tag. The third rule of our society. You must start taking the game, enjoying it without question. Then, this counts as a club activity? Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. I'm a man. Well, narrating in a lady's voice. Basically, I should be able to keep up with any girls my own age. Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Rino was looking at me as if they were... Man. As if pitying my disadvantage. Fine, tag. I'm in. My yell echoed across the school grounds. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were being tagged by it also become it. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. The endgame would become a hellish siege. They call the version we're playing here zombie tag, you see. You see, anyone affected by a zombie turns into a zombie. Why do you make it sound so scary, I wonder? As soon as I catch Rina, I'm going to tear out her entrails while she's still alive! Gross, Keiji! That's gross! Rika-chan placed her hand on Rina's head as she panicked. Don't worry. Before Keiji gobbles you down, I'll eat you up gently. Are you okay? Rina, that isn't comforting at all. Rika, that isn't comforting at all. Both Mion and I nodded deeply. That's like horrific. So the first hit, how do you decide who's a zombie? Rock, paper, scissors? Well, it's class time after all. Let's decide by answering questions. I'll ask the questions, and the one who isn't able to answer is the zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. What does the Japanese word roku mean? Huh? I was bewildered by the sudden question. Mion repeated. So you need to answer. What's roku in English? It's 6. How about kutsushita? Socks! What's the third last letter in the alphabet? It's X. It's X. What does seibetsu mean? Of course I know what that is! Satoko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see, it's quite a fluid question. What does that mean? Is it like... Don't tell me it's a Fuda thing, right? No, definitely not a Fuda thing. Definitely not Fudanari. You're an adult, aren't you? Of course you know what it is, right? I certainly do! Of course I know! Go ahead and say it. That, you know, that. Oh, so what does that mean exactly? Oh, Satoko looks like she's in trouble. How cute. Don't take her home. It's a crime. If I didn't nip it in the bud, she really might have tried to take her home. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satoko stammer. Now then, go ahead and say it. Nice and loudly. What does that mean? I do know! Say. That means a person, thing, or idea, action, or event which has been previously indicated in context. Huh? All of us were a bit surprised by Rika-chan's unexpected answer. Well, I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. That could have been awkward. I wonder what I could have done in Satoko's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurt out you-know-what at the top of my lungs. I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonozaki. Thank goodness you were born a girl. If you were a boy, you'd probably be a perverted asshole. Oh! So you mean every harem protagonist ever? It appears I have no choice. Unfortunately, I, Satoko Hojo, shall assume the role as a zombie. I shall eat everyone! Again, this girl really is Rumiya from Toho, isn't she? Nah, I know she isn't actually Rumiya from Toho. I know she just looks like her, but she really does remind me of Rumiya. Seems like she's raring to go. All I must do is count to 100, correct? Some jerks skip numbers while counting to 100. You can start chasing after you solve this problem. Oh, Keiji-kun. Make her a simple one, okay? 1/5 of the cake, 1/6 of the cake, and 1/7 of the cake are all on a plate. Uh-oh. Oh no! There are no common denominators? Math. It's math. Math. Oh god. I really hate math. I am horrible at fractions. Okay, I think I'm worse at equations, but fractions are my enemy. Satoko grabbed the stick in panic and began drawing a cake and fractions on the ground. It's Satoko who can eat one cake in 60 seconds and eats all of them. How many cakes are left on the plate? Oh god, that's like... Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted. Ready? Go! On Mion's signal, everyone but Satoko scattered. Keiji-kun. That wasn't a problem at all, was it? Satoko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate. Everyone dashed off in a direction they thought was the best. Knowing the lay of the land, They probably headed right off to the best spots. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go with those trained in survival skills. Like Mion, for example. The fact that I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over at the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really, really mad. Mwahaha! She got tripped up on such a dumb question. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sight lens in 2 directions, and would probably have a good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. Now think calmly, Keiji Maibara. If I wasn't it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. And going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack. Meaning, me! Now then, where could Keiji-san possibly be? I shan't let you escape! But of course. What would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell? Maybe some type of trail. If I could properly hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Satoko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do that kind of thing in amateur games like this? Tomita Hokamura! Have you seen Keiji-san recently? What the heck? The zombies had their brain acting nicely where he went? Oh my god. Tomita-kun and Okamura-san pointed to the location where I was hiding. Oh no! After confirming she was headed in this direction, I abandoned my position. Retreat! Retreat! It wasn't easy to hide myself with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. But that's how it was going to be. And to confront this intelligence-gathering zombie, I just counter it in a similar vein. I approached some girls playing with a ball. I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Satoko Hojo that her parents are at the gate, please. Message, okay. Stop the girls as they turn to run off. Wait, don't go yet! Also, take this one to Mion Sonosaki. Tell her the teacher is calling her to the gate. I am quite the schemer if I do say so myself! If things went well, then Satoko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it, but this wasn't Mion we were talking about. She figured out a way to escape, but that was just fine, as long as it brought me more time. Dance for me, Mion and Satoko! In the palm of my hand! Having the fill of the con man. Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only brought myself a scant amount of time. And it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent I'd started spreading false information through messengers, I would end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be more zombies than participants in the game! The virus that was brought about by mischief would cause an epidemic. All my classmates would transform into zombies. It would only be searching for free! This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up to the roof, I held up my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have a good line of sight, but, if necessary, I could jump off in 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. Lower grades were running around below the shed. Maibara-san isn't around. Is he over there? No. Where's Keiji-san, I wonder? His dad is at the front gate. That was definitely a lie. The word, gate, the same one I'd used, gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. It felt bad for my underclassmen, but they'd have to search until the school bell. Hey, do you know where Keiji-san is at? His mom suddenly got really sick. Message for my other son. They said his house caught fire. He needs to come to the gate. The jumbo jet fell on top of the... The police have come to question him. Anything goes now. They say he enjoys peeping into the bathrooms. Ah! Is it true that he's going around every night stealing panties? Who are they talking about? I already wears panties on his head. What is this shit? No way I would do that! heard that the class representative Mion was a victim too. What? This was your doing, Mion! Calm down, Keiichi Maebara. This is Mion's battle tactic to flush me out! Just hold on! If my underclassmen thought about this logically, then they would know it's all nonsense! Small kids don't think about things logically. To them, all those things were true, so they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion! It's my victory! Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory. Did you hear? I heard that the new transfer student, Maebara-san, is a really perverted person! The cost of being Mion had too high of a price. Ah! Oh, someone passed below. That's Rina and Rika-chan. Hi, Rina. Rika-chan, you're still okay? I'm getting by somehow. It seems Mi-chan is it as well. Mion? Couldn't be. She become it because of my little strategy? This confirmed that Mion was behind his relentless message war. Then, this wasn't good. Finally got away from Mi-chan, but Satoko-chan, she's... Satoko is searching around the place, so she should be safe here for a while. Upon hearing that, I breathed a sigh of relief. While Rina was slumped on the ground, breathing heavily, Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she walks, but it's strange. It couldn't be. Whoa! Rika-chan! What is it? What is it? Oh! Don't worry. I had never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before. Horror visual novel, everyone! Why are you coming closer? Why? Rika-chan isn't a zombie, isn't she? Is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to eat you gently. Is this some sort of... Oh god. Don't tell me you're into vor, Rika! No way! Rika-chan, no! Keiichi, you're screwed. Rina was pressed against the wall, and Rika-chan lurched forward with both arms out, just like a zombie. Rina quaked with her back pushed up against the wall. It was quite a surreal scene of horror, though kinda not really. Like one of those zombie breakout videos you'd see that are so obviously fake. At that moment, Rina's eyes met mine. Keiichi-kun, save me! Ah! Zombie Rika-chan turned 180 degrees, exorcist style, and glared at me! Found him. I see Kei-chan! Mion popped out from behind the cinder block wall and around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. My position was the only advantage. It was only adventurous when there was one zombie. Being surrounded was not good. It was not as good. Said you located Keiichi-san! I could tell that Satoko was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Rina escape, and now she was firing her fangs in my direction. Three zombies circled the shed, moaning curses. You guys are scary! Too scary! I wonder how Keiichi-san's guts taste. Keiichi-san! Please become one of us. This is someone, please save me! I saw Rina apologizing to me across the schoolyard. An apology. Sorry. Leaving me for dead? Rina! I leapt off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed. Satoko and Rika jumped on top of me after straddling me, and they tickled me all over my body. Stop! Stop! Ah! So this means Rina is still left. There isn't much time until the bell. Damn you, Rina! How dare you leave me for dead! The feelings of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt. Sad. So sad. Keiichi is one of us now. It felt like I'd been bitten by a vampire and was now one of their thralls. It was a strange feeling being welcomed over to the side that had pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound.
This is no time to postulate. We must capture Rena.
The principal is walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon. Devour Rena. I, who had turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't justified. Zombie. I was a master of the night. A vampire! Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the school grounds. Everyone, listen! Rena is in big trouble. All of you, please look for Rena.
Big a problem that a jumbo jet crashing into her family's house?
Oh yeah, it turned into that, hadn't it? Leon whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the plane. Yeah, it's not even the same lead as jumbo jets. It fell on Rena's house. What's a space colony? Oh god.
A space colony?
Yeah, it's a really big disaster. Everything in a 100-kilometer radius was obliterated. But that's only the prelude to this tragic tale. This is the beginning. At the start of a war or independence where the propaganda was to see on! The lower grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events. What happened?
Will the Terran Federation lose?
If things go on like this, they will! Only one person can defeat the Red Comet. That person is Rina Ryugu! The lower grades soon saw gold. It seemed I'd make them fully understand that the fight for Earth was lost without Rina. Now scatter, comrades! Or Chafois, or something of the like. We must find Rina! My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. There was still one person who hadn't gone.
But I thought even the Terran Federation's impulse wave fusion cannon didn't work on the Common Empire.
You're close. That's the white variety of those comets. The reason it didn't work was because they didn't know the weak point. Of course Rina knows the weak point too well. All too well.
Ryugu-san is amazing.
Satisfied with that, Yuta also rushed off to look for Rina. It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers against the youngsters. Kei-chan's abilities. This old man knows them better now. Didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever.
Really though, how exceptional, Keiichi-san! This looks quite promising!
If we have this many, we can win! With this many, we will win!
I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie.
Rika-chan's words stung a bit, but I'd let it slide for now. Not with Rina, even Rina would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Rina was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed.
You're all scary! Keiichi-kun, so scary!
It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body! All the lower grades closed in on Rina, saying she was the only one who could save the world.
What are you all saying? I can't control a mech!
Rina, how could you leave me for dead? Are you ready to pay for it?
I'm sorry about that, Keiichi-kun, but I didn't have a choice! Do not resist. Let yourself be devoured! Go together.
Now, Rina, say your prayers! Mwahaha! Rina had stumbled onto a mat, trembling, and tears in her eyes. I closed in. Associating the situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made my pulse quicken just a little bit. Motoko and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Rina. Rina, wanting no part in what she was about to happen, went stiff with fear.
Keiichi-kun, you wouldn't do mean things like that, like everyone else, would you? Would you?
I wonder. Then, are you ready?
Okay, so long as it's Keiichi.
face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a beat. I believe.
Eiji-kun, don't do horrible things to me.
Ah, fuck it. Move. That'd be some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second of any sense of reason climbed in. The beast inside me. There was a bell! Game over.
Yay! I did it! I did it! I survived! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Rena pranced around merrily as if a curse had been broken. Heh, the break daylight broke in the nick of time and the evil zombie army disintegrated into dust. And so the heroine survived. Well, that's how it goes in the movies anyway. And then it turns out the zombie menace was revived, like, wah! Because that's how it always goes in horror movies, right? I mean, they always revive the antagonist for no reason other than to have, hey, let's have more sequels! To get the monies!
What are you all postulating about? This is all because Keiichi-san was dawdling about! Punishment is required.
I was subdued by Satoko and Rika-chan, and once again, sentenced to death by 100 tickles. Forgive me, Then the reward for surviving goes to Rina Ryugu and Mion Sosaki. Wait, what? Yay!
Huh? Michan wasn't a zombie?
That's what I was going to say. Only pretended to be one. They say you need to deceive your allies before you can deceive the enemy, you know. Ugh, Mion, you little! I love you. Yeah. Hurry up and change, alright? Don't be late for the next class.
Let go, Misatoko!
Let me go, Misatoko! Rika-chan! Having my head my fill of being terrified to the very core by my club activities, I solemnly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. Rip. Seriously, rip. Well, I'll call this an episode. See you all later!